Extra, extra, read all about it. The big ticket is in town. Kevin Garnett is a Boston Celtic.
It's Pierce Allen and Kevin Garnett playing together every night. They're going to have a chance to win every single night in the East.
I thought this is probably my best opportunity of winning the ring, so I took the big steps to make those adjustments, and here we are.
Ooh, time flies. Can you believe that was 17 years ago? Kevin Garnett was traded from the Timberwolves to the Boston Celtics, teaming up with Paul Pierce, Ray Allen to form a big three. They went on to win the title the next year. Someone else was on that team, too. How lucky are we to have the big man on the inside for that Celtics team? Perk, you were part of that big four. Where were you when you found out that Kevin Garnett was headed to Boston?
Listen. First of all, that was 17 years ago. I mean, time has flew, okay? I'm getting old. But here's the thing, Bobby. This is not your list. This is not the world's list.
Why did I get singled out? Are you going to lists now? I was just asking where you were the day the trade was happening.
My bad. I got excited. I got excited.
I like when you're excited.
Here's the thing. I remember when this happened, right? I was down in Port Arthur, Texas. I was at my mother-in-law's house, and I was boiling crawfish. And I got a call from Doc Rivers, and he was like, "Hey, Perk, you heard about the news?" And I was like, "Nah, what news?" And he was like, "We just traded and got KG, Kevin Garnett." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Who we give up?" And he was like, "Oh, we gave up Al Jefferson." And I was like, "What?" It's like, how we give up Al? Like, we gave up Al for what? Like, y'all just told me that Al and I, we was about to build something new. We just went to the playoff game with you, Doc, and you told me he was the future. He was like, "You know what, Perk, look, I'm not about to go back and forth with you right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you a minute and let you think about this. You could call me back." So I went in the house, turned on the TV, and I see it. Breaking news, KG to Boston. Everybody talking about championships, and we could be the favorite to winning it all.
Yep.
And I called Doc back, and I was like, "You know what? You're right, Doc."
You know what? You're right. Bobby, what kind of calls were you getting? You were in the Nets front office at the time. What were your initial thoughts?
Well, first, I'm so happy we didn't say KG to Brooklyn.
I'm so happy we didn't. Today.
I'm so happy we didn't do it. Well, I think the one thing, too, is that Kevin went from a 32-win Minnesota team to a 24-win Boston team. So going to a championship.
Why are you bringing up old news?
Going to a championship team.
I was part of that team.
I know you were. I know. But that was one of the players who was the first time waived a no-trade clause. And he waived his no-trade clause, and they had gotten Ray Allen before that. And I think the big question was that team a championship team? Certainly on paper you could make the argument, but how that team was going to form together.
I'm sorry, I was just stunned at the fact that you can call Perk randomly and like the things he's doing is boiling some crawfish at Queen Vanity's mother's place. So that's so you, Perk. You know I'm from Texas, so
yeah.
that's you to a T.
But he took a break from it just to be able to say that Doc Rivers was right.
I'm on fire.